Ever since the dawn of time, there have been cave paintings, there's been fire, and there's been music. But amongst those inventions, I believe a caveman went outside one day and found a bunch of rocks, glued them together with clay or glue, or I don't know what they used back then, their own feces, I don't know. And after putting a smiley face made out of other caveman's blood, he takes it back to his family, and he shows them this little creation of his. And they look at it idly, very, very dumbfounded by it. One of them's like, "What the fuck is that?" And the caveman simply replies, "Figure." Now I want to share with you this little guy right here, and it has to be one of the worst figures I've ever seen, I've ever owned even. And I got it off of eBay, and I figured it'd be a nice collection for you know, I like collecting figures and such, especially ones that are, well, good for the most part. But this one, I just need to have. Let's see if it'll focus right here. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Focus. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right here is an amalgamation of something scarier than my music that I make, and, well, I guess scarier than anything that's in your, whatever you think is scary. I don't know. I'm bad with words, but it's kind of hard to talk looking at this. As you can see, this is L from Death Note. It kind of looks like his face has been slammed in multiple times with the door. And instead of looking like Handsome Squidward, he looks like this abomination. He looks like, and he's all dirty too. He looks like whenever Napoleon Dynamite threw the action figure out and started, like, you know, dragging on the ground and whatnot at the very beginning of the movie. As you can see, it looks like his hands would move, but they kind of don't. He could just slightly, disappointingly, put down the phone, and he's not putting his hand completely in his pocket here, as you can see. Yeah, he looks absolutely filthy. I don't know where this figure has been. I don't know if I'm going to get tetanus by touching it, but what can you do? Everything else looks fine, like from the clothes, the pants, just everything. I guess the hair, it looks like he put a little too much gel on top, and I guess the only thing bad about this one is the face. Even on the side, it looks flat. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna put that down now. I've put a face in order for him to put your name in his death note. As a matter of fact, he doesn't really need a mouth or a nose. All he needs is his eyes. Focus. Oh, okay. So this is a very standard figure right here. It's not bad, and like, for example, you can see this, and you see little writings on the inside lines of the paper, and the book looks tattered itself. It looks very cool. It has the stylistic look in the back there. It looks like he's about to impale himself, doing the I don't know, I guess like a come at me kind of pose. But I guess the people who designed this forgot to add a nose and a mouth. You can kind of see it, but Jesus Christ. It looks like it's been battered in. It looks like that one guy that Tom Hanks just keeps trying to roll over and save Private Ryan in the beginning. And instead of his face being caved in, it looks like someone just blew his mouth and nose off. Now, I wanted to show you those figures to at least show you some more of my other stuff, because I think it'd be fun to do. Here's another L one. And if you can already tell, I do have a lot of L figures. He is my favorite character, so... whatever, it's whatever, right? So this one looks pretty good. This is a good example of an L figure. It even has this cool little stand thing, which is nice and all. And the only problem I have with this is he's kind of rocking this grandma mouth. I don't know. Yeah, he's like rocking like this Mr. Burns grandma mouth. I have no idea what the hell is that about. And if he raises his arms, he kind of has this like orangutan kind of thing going on. You can even twist him around. Jesus Christ. Looks like something from the film Unborn. Twist that bastard back around. Let's do this. Let's not make this a hate crime against action figures. Okay, so good example of a figure, and I'm going to show you other good examples, because I don't want you just to think I'm just some sort of weeb who gets a lot of, anime figures. Right here we got Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs. Fuck yeah. He's missing an arm, and I don't know where it is. I guess the bag of jewels were too heavy and he just kind of dropped them off, or if he went outside and, you know, he got shot and alarm came off his hand. I mean, he's been hit by a car, and, you know, he's done the most badass escape thing of all time, and he's also a fucking professional, so what can you do? So this one actually doesn't look half bad. You know, I guess the only problem I have here is the little paint job at the top, but other than that, it looks like Steve Buscemi. It looks like he's been through, like, a hard day's night of smoking and drinking, but other than that, it looks pretty good. So, yeah. And just to add one more to the mix, the greatest figure ever made in the history of history. If you aren't moist by looking at this, then you will be immediately after clicking off this video. If it isn't going to be, you know, the other figures, and it's probably most likely going to be this. This is Critical. If you haven't heard of him, he's Penguin Zero Critical, or just Charlie. He runs a YouTube thing, and, you know, for about 13 plus years, he's just been making videos, you know, making fun of like other douche tubers, or just, like, you know, making songs, just with this really, really intent on a lot of potty humor, but intelligent potty humor. It's kind of hard to explain, but he is the force of testosterone. He is the monsoon of manliness, as the box says over there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I didn't have much to say about that. I thought it would be a lot more entertaining. So I guess, oh fuck. Well, yeah, I guess I have to get a perfect way to end the video. Oh. There we go. Well, I thought it'd be funny anyway. Just Clint Eastwood looking from afar. Give me a sec. Son of a bitch. God damn it. It was all the rotten luck. Yeah, this thing can't even stand either. Anyway, I thought it'd be funny. Clint Eastwood looking from afar, looking at the atrocity of what this L figure is. Looks like he's wanting to shoot it himself. He doesn't know why. He's not shooting it at the very moment. And I had a Charles Bronson poster over there to go along with the joke, but since it's such a damn thick poster, it's like an oversized Kodak image, I can't do that. And I gotta find some sort of like industrialized tape to put that on the wall. So, yeah, one of the worst L figures I ever seen. And I'm most likely going to get more L figures, because, fuck it, he's my favorite character. And no, it's not some sort of sad obsession. It's not like you're going to take a knife to my own bed and a bunch of L merch is going to pop right out. I'm running out of breath for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, that should be the end of this video. Hopefully I don't drop him again, even though I should. God damn it, why am I running out of breath? This video's gone way too weird. So, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all in the very next video. Let's do a little pan shot of all the good stuff there. There's Macho Man. They actually have a Slim Jim about him now. Don't know why I said that. There's Mr. Pink, and then there's Critical himself. And there's Citizen Toxie. Don't ask why. Just watch it. It'll make your balls drop. See ya.